but to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life. Now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Mod Spotlight brought to you by Gull Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at another Sins of the Solar Empire Rebellion mod, and this is called Sins of the Younger Races. This is a Babylon 5 mod. It is still in development, still in an alpha/beta stage, but we're going to take a look at it. We're on a new game. Let's go for a medium map and check out the races that we can have. Got a different font here going on. It's quite difficult to read, to be honest with you. I would prefer it if they changed that because I don't understand what's happening. But it is lore-friendly to Babylon 5 universe. So we have the Earth Alliance. We have the Minbari Federation. A little bit of clipping there they could do with having a look at that. We have the Centauri Republic. Londo Marlari. We have the Narn regime. Jakar's one of them. We have the Vorlon Empire. Can't remember the Vorlon guy, but he was a dude. And we have the Shadows themselves. I think we're going to go for the Earth Alliance because from a little bit of testing earlier on, I think they're the most finished of all the races. Let's go against the Centauri, the Shadows, and let's get a Narn in there as well. As I say, this isn't finished at the moment, so you might see some stock things on the go. All that seems fine. Let's go. Oh, hello little spacesuit lady. This here is a Vorlon ship that you can see. In fact, it's two Vorlon ships. That's the Vorlon character I was talking about. Still can't remember his name. It'll come back to me. I think it's Takor or something like that. Do correct me, ladies and gentlemen. You'll know more than I do. You always do. But yeah, it's awesome stuff. I've always wanted to play a Babylon 5 mod. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, and hopefully when it's complete, it's going to be absolutely... Hello, what's this? Look at this! This is a colony ship here. As you can see, there are some unfinished vessels. For example, this dressed as battleship, which is, at this point, a cube. Nice. Right, let's see what we can build. Right, at the moment we have access to Earth Force 1, which is presidential... That's not what I wanted. Yes, it is. Presidential envoy ship, cultural and diplomatic missionary and PR fleet beacon. Or we can have the Explorer survey ship. Yeah, well, let's have the Explorer survey ship for the time being. Looks like you can actually build two capital ships from the word go. That's a little bit different. And what else do we have in here? We've got our envoys. Artemis Frigate, so a couple of those. And there's an Aelus tow ship. What does that do? Oh, it can build starbases in local orbit. We've got the Asimov colony ship. Oracle Scout, I see. And a Hermes transport. Okay, so this is a supply and repair ship. I'm noticing that there's quite a difference in the cost of a lot of things, which could be good, could be very, very bad. We'll see what happens there, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, we've got that capital ship building. A little bit of clipping, but they haven't actually finished the model for this yet, so I'm sure they'll make sure that there's no clipping when that model comes in. The Explorer. I think this was the first ship that came into contact with the Minbari in the game, which is pretty funky. And I think it shot them and then it got decked. I could be wrong about that. As you all know, it's happened before. This thing has got a Aurora Star Fury or a Thunderbolt Star Fury. Can I build those yet? I can't. Okay, we're going to need some military research, ladies and gentlemen, so let's... Okay, looks like we're going to have to wait at this point. One thing that I am seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is these particular frigate shipyards, etc. Let me just check something. Okay, no. One thing that I was thinking is because when you click on here and you click on your buildings, you can see that these have both got little pieces of iconography in. So the models are complete, they're just not implemented at this point. That's good to know, because it means like there's a lot of progress making. I'm loving the little engine glows on our cubes. This one is the Orsted's battleship. Still not at a point where I can build my starfighters. By virtue of the fact that I'm going to need a military research and development lab. Let's just buy a couple of bits and bobs in order to get one of those. Cool. Oh wow. So we've got the Tiger Star Fury, we have the Nova Star Fury, and we have the Aurora Star Fury.
More crystal is needed.
And we've got insufficient everything for it, but we'll get around to that. Let's wait until our capital ship's done and we'll go on a bit of an explore. This is a really, really cool model. Nice high detail. I love the fact that they're using a particle effect in order to turn this round. That's quite an unusual thing in the game to see. I believe Sins of the Blue Planet does that. Sorry, I just kicked my mic stand then. I hope that didn't deafen you up. Yeah, I believe Sins of the Blue Planet does this particular thing, which is really, really nice. And they've actually done this this effect quite nicely. It's quite sympathetic to the rest of the ship. We found that when you're using particle effects in order to do things like this, sometimes the shadow work on it, because the shadow work doesn't function in the same way that it does on the rest of the ship, it can look a little bit squiffy.
Give the order.
What have we got over here? This is the Artemis Frigate. Looks alright. Nice little blocky thing. Very Earth Force. A couple of guns there. We like guns. Guns are good for us. Okay. How's this ship coming along? Well, it's about 4/5 done. One thing I am seeing here, and I hope that actually changes itself when it pops out, is it doesn't seem to have a middle, which is a little bit odd. I'm also noticing certain discrepancies. Oh, here we go. Is that... Okay, there's a big hole in it. Oh, no, there it is. There's the particle effect. That's cool. Another particle effect. Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
How can I be of service?
And we still can't build our Star Furies, but we can do the colonize button. So let's bring this over here. We have our Dresder's battleship, and we have our Artemis Frigate. So we're going to be able to make use of those. That's still a stock item at the moment, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, this thing moves like a fart. Not sure how farts move specifically, but there we are. Got the Olympus corvette, the Nova Dreadnought. Yeah, cool. Hyperion heavy cruiser. Perhaps that's actually the ships that the Minbari fought. Tethys cutter, Auster's battleship. We've got one of those. It's currently a cube. We've got the Omega Destroyer. That's one of the most famous ships that you see on quite a regular basis in Babylon 5. The famous Earth ships. Poseidon Carrier. The Warlock Advanced Destroyer. That looks really, really cool. Don't know if we're going to be able to do one in this episode because the pricing is quite different, as you can see, for certain things. And as a result of that, when building buildings, etc., it's actually a little bit unbalanced from what I found in a little bit of playtesting earlier. That doesn't mean it's going to stay unbalanced, of course, because, as we know, things do improve with time in all mods. Okay, we can build some Tiger Star Furies here. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to this planet and have a little bit of a fight, see what the particle effects look like. I really, really like the fact that they've included these persistent particle effects in order to get the bits what go round and round on the ships. I'm so good at describing things, aren't I, ladies and gentlemen? But yeah, all in all, really nice models. I'm quite liking the look of these things. I like the fact that they've been used a little bit of ingenuity in order to make these. Not so sure about that cube, but I'm sure that's going to be changing. In addition to the fact that I think this is one of the stock skyboxes, they'll probably want to change those to more Babylon 5 friendly ones in the future. Really like the look of this colony ship. Yeah, there's a lot of positives to this. Really like the hull plating on that. It's yeah, pretty cool. Hey man, that's cool. Just looking at the engines of this thing, it looks kind of... It reminds me of a Battlestar with its engines. Nice. Oh god, a black hole. I hate those things. Particle effects on these black holes. This is a stock item, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in one of the DLCs. I really, really don't like the particle effects on these. Like, if I just... if I spinny myself around, you can just see that the particle effect, it leaves a lot to be desired as far as I'm concerned. Look at that, it's terrible. And I'm surprised they put that into the game. Oh, here we go, my boys have turned up. Let's go and fight this other Artemis Frigate. Oh, let's have a look at these Star Furies. That's not actually a Star Fury at this point. At least I don't think it is. Doesn't look like a Star Fury to me. Oh. Feel a little bit jibbed. Again, they're making good use of stock effects. Oh, there it goes. I don't think that red laser beam was stock though. Oh, what else have we got here? We've got a Sagittarius Cruiser. Okay, nice. Very reminiscent of the Earth forces. Looks like it's got rocket pods on the front of it, so we're gonna have to be careful about that. What have we got on here? Got the Artemis Frigate there, another Artemis Frigate, and a Sagittarius Cruiser. Oh, hello, a Tethys Cutter. There we go. I'm not sure if that's a stock item. It's not one that I can remember. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you recognise it at all.
Where do you need me?
I did play a little bit of Narn. The Narn are my favourite race in the game, but I found that there were certain issues with the Narn, which were... oh, bit of clipping. Which frustrated me a little bit. So I've decided to actually go with the Lions, which I expect is quite close to completion as a race, or a little closer to completion. Okay, we need biodome tech in order to actually in order to colonize asteroids, which could be challenging for us. Let's have a little bit more of this. The tax rate does appear to be higher, in order to compensate for the fact that we need more materials of other types. Let's just have a look in our research here. Still quite a lot of work to go for these. I mean, I can see that they've got kind of templates for them in the background, but I think it may be the alpha channel that's just not doing what it wants to be doing. Metal extraction increase, belt alliance. Okay. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, do check this mod out. It's looking pretty interesting. If you like the Babylon 5 universe, then do go out there and support this mod. There is another Babylon 5 mod, which is currently on ModDB. I did check that one out very, very briefly. Contains a bit of similar content, so check that one out as well. Give them both a bit of love and a bit of support. Tell them that you are looking forward to seeing what they come up with. Oh, that guy's burning a little bit. Now, I think at this point, I'm going to let that go, because this just wanted to be a really, really short mod spotlight, to show you what was going on. Ideally, I wanted to get an Omega or a Nova Destroyer, but this thing will do. This is reflective of the Babylon 5 universe. Nice texturing, really, really cool use of particle effects. Quite a wildly different economy to the standard one, which I'm still... Oh, I'm inside. I'm inside! But that's by the by. I'm sure they'll sort that out. Oh, hey, look, it's got a little docking pod as well. Pretty cool. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this content, please do let me know, and if you know of any other mods for Sins of the Solar Empire or other games that we like, then please do let me know in the comments below. And like and subscribe for more content like this. Yakety yakety, Goldukat out. Ha ha!